Real quick before we end, we do have some fans of the Comeback Sports that want a little bit of F1 racing talk. I know we had talked about having this as a topic. I'm sure we'll talk about it more as the weeks go on. I know F1 racing is growing here in the United States, but Brent, I know you're a big fan of F1 racing, so you can take it away.
Well, huge fan of F1 racing. It's just one of those exciting sports that'll really draw you in. And if you viewers out there are new to the sport, I really suggest looking into it. And I mean, honestly, especially if you're a male. If you're a male, you love fast cars and beautiful places, beautiful women. The places on Earth that they race, Monaco, Spain. They go to amazing places on this planet. You see amazing cars. You see amazing drivers. I'm really looking forward to the 2021 season starting. We really won't get to see them get back on track until February when you have winter testing of the cars. And then in March, you'll have the start of the new season, which is taking place. The first Grand Prix takes place in Australia. So we're really looking forward to that. You've got some drivers that have moved around to new teams. You got Carlos Sainz that has moved from McLaren to Ferrari. You've got Daniel Ricciardo that's moved from Renault to McLaren to fill that Sainz seat. So it should be an exciting season when it comes to F1 going forward. Huge F1 fan. Would love to talk about it on future episodes.
No question. I'm not a huge motorsports fan, but I would much rather watch F1 than NASCAR. I think one thing, too, about F1, if people who aren't really familiar with it, it's a much shorter race as far as like when you're watching it and how long it is as compared to a NASCAR race. I think it's about an hour and a half usually for an F1 race. And
2 hours max, yeah.
2 hours at most. And like you mentioned, it's in beautiful areas and the scenery is amazing. It's not like you go into random spots where the NASCAR races are, but you're going to these unbelievable foreign countries. You get to see the foreign landscape, and it's an international sport. I almost look at it as almost like not quite like a World Cup type of thing, but almost like that, where it's not something you see all the time, but when you do see it, you get to see the international sport flavor kind of engulfed into watching that sport. So I think that's a lot of fun. I think a lot of people should check that out. Well, it's been a fun week, too, here in Comeback Sports. We went over 12 topics instead of just the 10 that we originally were going to do.
Bonus.
Folks, yeah, absolutely. It's always good to have extra topics in there. And if folks want to add topics or chat with us, you can chat with us on YouTube. I promise I'll sign in correctly the next time, and we'll be chatting with you we'll try to chat with you as we're doing the show and try to institute some of your questions and some of your topics as well. But I am Pat, the shot caller, Flaherty. He is Brandon, the coach. Perry, Brandon, thanks so much for
give us a follow out there. Give us a follow on Twitter. Our Twitter handles are at the bottom of our screen here. Give us a follow on Twitter. Subscribe to the Comeback Sports and come back often. We look forward to coming back next week and delivering a great show for you.
Thanks so much, folks. We'll see you next time on Comeback Sports, Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock.
See you later.